This is me floating in space surrounded by MrBeast's chocolate bars. And by the end of this video, my goal is to show this to MrBeast himself. But first, let me take you back to where this idea even started. MrBeast is the biggest creator on YouTube and has been gifted many things from other creators over the years. But I wanted to gift him something no one has ever given him before. So I spent over a week researching things that I could do, and I stumbled across these videos of people sending objects to space.
The only problem is, it's been done before.
But that's when I got the craziest idea.
What if I actually go to space with a MrBeast chocolate bar? Hear me out.
Now this will be way more difficult than sending a weather balloon into space with a chocolate bar attached to it. But if I do pull this off, it'll definitely be something MrBeast has never seen before. The only question is
this even possible to do?
So I spent a few days researching and I found this thing called a zero gravity plane. This plane lets you experience zero gravity and flying through the air like you are actually in space.
This is crazy.
And I thought this idea was perfect until I saw how much it cost.
Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's gonna cost you $20,000
Why $20,000?
because you're gonna buy me a seat too, right?
Looks like they're sold out.
No, I see 2 more available.
This is so much money. Way more money than I've ever spent on any video. So, is spending $10,000 to get MrBeast's attention really worth it?
Hey,
Hey. What's up, bro? Hey, babe, what's up?
do you think I should spend $10,000 and go float in space with Feastable chocolate bars?
Absolutely not. That's the dumbest thing I've literally ever heard you say.
No, not $10,000.
And I think it'd be one of the coolest experiences you're gonna feel, and that's the thing I've wanted to do for a long time.
Is that like top 3 bucket list?
Floating in space would definitely be up there on the bucket list, yeah.
Why would anyone say no to that, right?
I'd say do it.
And after hours of calls with my friends and family,
I think you're gonna throw up.
I think I will too.
I came to the conclusion,
Let's do it.
so after waiting a few weeks and literally draining my bank account, I finally got the waiver to sign my life away to do
It
this.
says, I agree and promise to accept all the risks existing in this activity. What kind of risk?
Guys, I'm literally putting my life on the line for this video, so please, 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 please subscribe.
I agree. Oh my god. Boom. You're done. Oh my gosh. I'm really about to go do this. I'm about to go to freaking space, baby. I'm about to go to space.
And once the waiver was signed, I had to get on a call with the head people at Zero Gravity to go over some very important information.
I'll probably do this once in my life. I think my computer froze. I just lost connection. Can you hear me?
Welcome back.
Welcome. Thank you.
And after connecting back to them, they proceeded to explain to me how important this was.
So it's worth taking the time to actually
No.
But we eventually figured it out, and they went on to explain all the details that I would need to make this dream possible.
less than 1% of humanity has experienced zero gravity. It's definitely a life-changing experience.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
So with the trip being a few days away, I booked my flights, reserved my hotel, and of course, got the Feastable chocolate bars.
these chocolate bars are literally worth
$10,000.
Can I have one of those?
no.
And with everything packed, it was time to fly to Texas.
Imagine we missed the flight there.
Yeah. And then you can sell on the flight.
What? No way.
Yes way. We literally missed our flight. All we could do now was wait while the people at the desk booked us on the next flight they had.
Our next flight is in like 5 hours, but Nick just found a flight on Spirit. And when does it leave?
It leaves in 40 minutes. No, we're gonna close the doors in like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So we literally have to go there, see if there's seats on the flight. If there are, book them and just get on.
Gonna get on. We went from literally having a direct flight that was 3 hours long to now having 2 separate flights with a huge layover, and we're not gonna get into Texas until literally 1 in the morning.
Why do you look so upset? Because we missed 2 flights.
But after a quick 5 hours later, we hopped on our first flight, stayed in the airport for another 3-hour layover, hopped on our second flight, and finally made it to Texas. And as if our horrible day of travel couldn't get any worse, when we got to the hotel, nobody was there.
Sweet.
And after around an hour of waiting, they told us we were in the wrong hotel. So we took a shuttle, and after the worst travel day in history, we finally made it to our hotel. God. Oh. So I was just reading through this list of stuff they sent me for the night before the flight, and pretty much the most important thing on that list was get a good night's rest. Might be hard to do considering it's already almost 2 a.m.
It's all worth it, right?
Yeah, man.
You're doing it too, right?
I'm doing it too, right?
Oh, bro, what a day. You're never gonna believe this.
What?
I woke up to this email from Zero Gravity and it says there's a chance of heavy rain and we want to make you aware of this in advance. In the event that heavy rain impacts our schedule, it pretty much says that they're gonna reschedule the flight.
No way.
I booked the hotel for just today and our flights go back tonight.
How many flights can we miss in one trip?
And after waiting for hours, not knowing whether I was gonna be able to do this or not, I finally got this text.
It says, thankfully the delay only impacts your flight by a few hours. Oh my gosh. I really thought we were not gonna be able to do this today. This is crazy. Oh, this is so crazy. There's no backing down now.
I mean, you technically could still back
Actually,
out.
I could technically just leave right now without doing it. This is crazy.
So we took a 15-minute drive to the airport that we would be flying out of. And after all the setbacks we had, we finally made it.
It's becoming so real. Let's go to Robert's birthday. This is becoming so real. All right, man.
And just moments away from takeoff, we took a bus to the airplane where we would be experiencing the zero gravity, and it was finally time to take off.
I'll see you when I get back to the ground.
After weeks of doubt, excitement, and even just a few hours earlier, not knowing if I was going to make it, it was finally time to experience space with no gravity.
3, 2, 1.
I could not believe it. There was no feeling like this in the world. I was literally flying through the air. My body was completely weightless. But as much fun as I was having, it was time to do what I came here for, and that was float in space with Feastable chocolate bars. This was probably the best experience of my life. But there was one thing left to do, get MrBeast to see this.
The only problem is, how the heck do I contact MrBeast?
And after days of trying to figure out how and who to contact so I can get MrBeast to see his chocolate bars flying in space with me, I realized the craziest thing.
Guys, MrBeast literally follows me on Instagram.
This meant I could literally message him directly.
That is mind-blowing.
And as I was writing to MrBeast, I couldn't help but think about just how crazy the last few months were. I spent thousands of dollars, traveled across the country, and literally experienced one of the craziest moments of my life.